Welcome back to freehighschooleducation.com. Today we are going to do an exercise session for chapter 9.2 in algebra 1, page 347. Starting with number 44, Mr. Carmiletto used 15 gallons of gasoline to drive 450 miles. How far can he drive on a full tank of 20 gallons of gasoline? So how far he can drive on a full tank is x. And we know that his mileage will be the same in both cases. So many miles per gallon. So we have 450 over 15, and that will be x over 20 gallons. And now we simply solve for x, and dividing 450 by 15 gives us 30, so we get 30 over 1 equals to x over 20. Now it's easy to do cross multiplying, and we get 1x equals to 600 miles. And that's the answer. Next is number 46. Find the measures of two supplementary angles if their measures are in the ratio of 1 to 3. So if they are in the ratio of 1 to 3, we assume one of them is x and the other one is 3x. And these two angles are supplementary, so their sum is 180 degrees. So we add, and we get 4x equals to 180. And now we divide, x equals to 45, and the other one will be 135 degrees. Next is number 48. The area of a rectangle is 300 inches square. The sides are in the ratio of 3 to 4. Find the perimeter of the rectangle. Here we assume that there is a unit, and one side is 3 units and the other side is 4 units. Or you can do it as they do in the elementary school, where you assume that there is a block and one side is 3 blocks and the other side is 4 blocks. And we do not know the measure of this block. So here, instead of using block, we use algebra, and that will be 3x plus 4x. In this case, times 4x, because we have the area, times 4x, and that gives us the area, which is 300 inches squared. So we get here 12x squared equals to 300, and x squared equals to 300 over 12, and x squared equals to 25. Now right away you can say x equals to plus or minus 5, and we'll see why it is plus or minus 5. Here we get x squared minus 25 equals to 0. This is the difference of two squares. If you factor it, x minus 5 into x plus 5 equals to 0, and then you get two values for x. You get x equals to 5 and x equals to minus 5. If you are going to take square root here of both sides, don't forget to put plus or minus. This is a common mistake. Otherwise, bring the number to this side and factor, as we have done, the difference of two squares. Now this block is 5 units, and the length is 3 times 5. So one side is 15 and the other side is 20. And we are going to reject this because the distance cannot be negative. Now they want the perimeter of the rectangle, so we simply add these two and multiply by 2. So 15 plus 20 times 2. And that gives us 35 times 2, and that's 70. Next is number 50. If PQ equals to RS, so we have PQ equals to RS, find the ratio of R to Q. So you want to get R to Q. Here the first thing we do, divide everything by Q. And so we get P equals to RS over Q. And this is what we want. Then we have to get rid of the S. So we divide everything by S. And so we get here P over S equals to R over Q. And that's the answer. And with this, we come to the end of this session, and we hope to see you again.